Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Broken Crescent 2.4.2 as Oman. Let me turn up the volume a little bit there. Alright, so since we last left off, we have started with quite a few things. And we ended the last video with our concern about the Mongol invasion. So we're just going to go ahead and hit end turn because I don't think it is worth going too crazy there. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, I said that I had a couple of goals for this next video, which is furthering my push into Yemen, which I think we will do. Sending forward this army that we're looking at right now into Mesopotamia, and then solidifying my control on the little bit of Persia that I do have some ownership over. I didn't really expect that, so that's going to be something that we have to deal with pretty quick. I gotta say, Yemen's been pretty difficult to deal with. This is the first game I've played where they're in it, just because the Broken Crescent update had a lot more. Trade rights, nice. What if we do trade rights and map information?
We must decline.
Alright. So I think they're too far away to get trade rights, but whatever. Alright, so it does look like Jerusalem is going to take back that city, so that's too bad. And we're going to have to deal with Aden. So we have about 15,000. And the Mongols are attacking Georgia, so that's strange. I don't even know where the Mongols have access to Georgia. Oh, that's where. We just passed it. And sorry, up here. Okay, so let's do a couple of things. First, let's check on this section here. And continue to walk down there. Al-Shir looks like it's doing fine, so I'm not going to go nuts there. I mean, really the priority here is just going to have to be killing these guys. Captain Saad, I think we can get him. And then it's also going to be dealing with these guys. So I'm going to actually hire some mercenaries. Oh, great. So he got tribal captain and mercenary captain. That is wonderful. So let's just kind of pick these guys off one by one. I don't think it's going to be worth...
None of them shall escape us. To battle.
Yeah.
We showed the enemy no mercy.
So basically what I got caught up in saying is it's not going to be worth attacking them one by one, or attacking them in person. It's best to just keep this going. Okay, good. So he's got loyalty and dread. Wonderful. So I think I'm pretty secure here. He'll be down here soon. So in Salalah, let's get a couple more troops so he can grab those on his way down. And then let's build that. Okay. So we're in good shape there. And let's save the game because let's actually do a new save. That'll be confusing. Just because you never really know with this game. Alright.
Yes, Sultan.
So I have way more men than they do. Part of me kind of wants to wait this out, to be honest. I might go ahead and do that. I might wait that out. And the reason for that is I'll be able to swing this guy down there next turn. And these units are going to rout when they go up against the walls. And they don't have any siege equipment. And so my units are really in good shape. And I can retrain most of them down here. So let's just wait and see what happens. I'm a little less curious about what's going on in Anatolia, to be honest. It just doesn't interest me right now. You know, Medieval 2 has some shortcomings that I think are more visible now that we know what Total War can be. The fact that there's all these rebel settlements, but there's no chance of the factions that have died to come back, that's a little disappointing, because that's one of the things that was always really exciting about the newer Total Wars, where if you're not paying attention to some settlement, or if there's a horde that comes in and takes care of some things, then you're unable to prevent a faction from reappearing. But let's get back to this. Well, this is an excellent person. I will absolutely adopt him. Sabotage and Aiden. Okay, so I think I made the right choice by holding off there.
Orders, mighty Sultan. Leave me be, infidel. Attacking the
Definitely gonna do that. Great. Oh, that was not great.
We must retreat. We must anchor until morning.
That's one thing that's kind of silly, because if they attacked from
I think you have the wrong fleet.
the port, they should be able to flee back into the port. But, what do I know? Okay. Who's destroyed now? The Seljuks of Kerman. Uh-oh. Boy, there is a lot of adventure happening here.
Oui, your money is good with us.
I don't necessarily like all of these changes to the world. Yep, look at that. That is not exciting.
As you will, Sultan.
Alright, I need to send my diplomats and agents over to here to see what's going on, because there are clearly some high-level shenanigans occurring in the mountains here in Afghanistan, and I need to know what's going on to know if the Mongols are going to invade at a given moment. Interesting. Very interesting. So the Mongols on Sistan too. Interesting. Alright, so these are the Sind. They're here. Okay. So let's get back to business.
Our enemies will suffer. By your will. We move. By your will. Yalla.
Okay, if I can make this fast, I can absolutely conquer that city in a turn. I can just auto-resolve it. I don't know where their armies are, and I do not care. Alright, then here we've got some other things to sort out.
Yalla, my Sultan
Captain
wishes
Saad
you
is
dead.
not doing too well.
Yes.
Let's see, what happens if I
No
attack?
mercy for these infidels.
It's time. Let's do this. Let's see. I think I have the time to get this battle in. Let's do it.
The infidels do not deserve life. Take it from them.
This is one of those battles that I think is going to kind of make or break it in terms of the campaign here, because if this is their big stack and I destroy it, then that means I'll be able to move my other army out of Aden and just kind of sweep up and clean up shop. I wonder what the Ayyubids are doing, to be honest, because if they're still alive, I think part of the reason I've had some success against... there's another stupid map there. Part of the reason I've had some success against the Yemeni, despite not having much in the way of money, troops, anything to pull from, is probably because the Ayyubids are either winning or... I mean, honestly, even if the Ayyubids are losing, it's still going to make a big difference. And the reason for that is the Yemeni are probably stuck having some armies on the north side of their territory. So that's one of those things that has really worked out in my favor, and I'm not going to bother to have these guys in skirmish mode. Alright, so let's group these together, get them as close as I can up there, and let's start this battle and pause immediately. Okay. So the reason I'm pausing immediately is because when there's stupid territory to be fought over like this, you want to move as soon as you can. Otherwise, the armies are just going to pop back up on top of the mountain. So let's see what happens. Okay, see, that's why I had to do that. If I hadn't done that, God knows what they would have tried to pull. Okay, so Now let's ungroup these units and send them out over here. Great. And they are starting to move up. That's what I was worried about. Okay. So then 2. Let's bust you guys up there. Yeah, that's basically what we need. We need them to get distracted, and we have to go straight into battle now. Otherwise, there's no way. And I know this is a very silly way to start the battle, but I like my odds, and I think this is kind of what I'm going to need to do. Alright, so let's get that going. Great. And now let's move these guys up here. Pause again. Alright. Now knowing what we know, let's try to pin these guys down. Pin these. Pin these. They don't have really good infantry. I have way better infantry. And if I'm able to do something about that fact, that's going to make a huge difference. Alright. Oh wow, these are actually my units already up there. Great. And this is when I just attack. Now with these cavalry units, just gotta go up here. And then let's see, what do we have going on here? Well, these guys are gonna absolutely get wrecked. So let's move them back around here. And then 1 up there. And then clearly we need to do some work over here. So let's go ahead and do that. It's not exactly what I wanted, but I think it'll make a difference. Yeah, it did. Alright, and then let's go ahead and kill those guys. Everybody's doing okay. I think some of my units just routed, which wasn't ideal. I'm gonna pause because I don't know where you went. I don't like it. Let's pull back here. Yeah, this is one of those silly times where bad AI. See, like, why are they doing
Only
it?
half our force remains.
I told them to go over here, and they start attacking these random troops. It just doesn't make any sense to me. But that's fine. And then let's have everybody charge these spearmen.
The enemy general flees like an old.
And that's
enemy
the
are
other
badly bloodied. They have lost
Why?
half their men.
I said attack here, and they're running across the map, and I used the Alt key. I don't understand it. Please. What are they even doing? Well, this pathfinding is sure frustrating. You know, there's actually a pretty solid chance I'm going to lose this battle, and I can't really figure out why outside of really awful pathfinding. Yeah, like, what?
Victory is well within our grasp. In time, our foe will surely see this.
Because
and
there's been a couple of moments where I should have been able to just absolutely destroy all of them,
Our enemy
and they
flees
just sit
before
there.
us like a
So,
herd of
okay,
goats.
whatever. I won the
Drive
battle.
them from the battle.
Apologies for complaining about that, but I hope you can share some of my confusion and concern as to why, when I'm doing so well in this battle with, you know, that battle didn't need to be that close, is what I'm trying to say. And it was very strange that it even was. So it looks like these battle camel archers, they don't like getting attacked. Or they don't like being told to attack something with a group. But if they're solo, they'll be fine doing it. So I'll just have to keep that in mind in the future. But, you know, losing 500 troops is pretty unacceptable, especially when I need that stack to move forward. So, you know, so it goes. There's definitely been a lot of values changed with the troop. Not at all. Okay, good. At least I killed him. There's been a lot of value change in terms of the troop qualities and kind of what I might expect. So that's kind of frustrating. Just because, you know, basically you don't want your
faith and courage have triumphed.
I'm gonna build a I can't build a imam there. Like we shouldn't have these issues with, you know, with auto resolve going one way and an actual battle being such a huge difference. But I mean, that's the weakness of mods in general, and you know, you can't always get what you want. And the reason I'm just pushing forward and attacking there is because, you know, I might as well. I need to see what they have. I'll be able to retreat back to my area. And then we're going to have to load up some of these guys. It is frustrating, though, because now this beautiful stack that I had is totally useless. So, I mean, it's your guys' judgment in terms of players who are also watching me. If you think that maybe I was making some bad moves in terms of, man, you know, like, for example, was I, there's the assassin. I hate that guy. Sorry, my thoughts are all over the place because of that battle. You know, should I have played on a slower speed and been able to figure that stuff out more? Like, probably, but at the same time, I don't think it's entirely fair to expect that, you know, pretty normal normal movements of troops are going to cause that sort of an issue. So that's kind of where my head's at with that. And then Hormuz, let's do some. Let's get some more trade goods going. All right, end turn. I gotta pick up those troops before he gets too far from Salalah. But, you know, at the end of the day, we destroyed that stack entirely. We pushed them back further. We've got the stack coming from Aden, and then I can rebuild that stack that just got pretty much wiped out in that battle, and we'll be fine. And if I can actually build up Aden into something that has more than just 8 Death Infantry, that'll be something. Let's fingers crossed on that assassin. Looks like he failed. Looks like I need to build an assassin, though. Yeah, I'll definitely need to build an assassin. Gotta assassinate the assassin, that's all. Alright, so using this, let's just pop you guys into this stack. Come down here. And you know it, watchtower time. And then an El Shir. Another one of those guys. Let's build a giant boat. And then last but not least, more ships. That'll really help us. Alright. Now everybody needs to pop down into Aden.
Our enemies will suffer.
And they're mad. Of course they're mad. Let's do the Abadi Madrasa. That'll help health and do a lot of other stuff. So I'll be able to handle any revolt that comes from here. We just have to wait a little bit to make any moves.
How may I serve, Sultan?
Otherwise, it looks okay. I'm confused. Bakla. I wonder if there's some sort of area of recruitment that I'm missing. Because I should be able to build, if this is an Islamic dockyard, you know, there's these 3 ships, but I thought I'd be able to build my troops at that level. Let's check out Salalah. So here I can build Aceh warriors. And that's through this, no? It is. A port. I wonder if the problem is that Aiden's port is actually Islamic. Well, we'll see what happens there. That might have been really stupid, or it might have been what I needed to do. So, we'll find out. Alright, let's retrain those guys while we can. The Great Mufti was not assassinated, so I'm not even going to fight that. Yeah, not going to fight that. Execute.
Long live the warriors of Islam!
Bashir, I am not interested.
Infidels' army will not survive. No! Long live the warriors of Islam!
I'm also not interested.
The infidels' army will...
Can you tell I was angry? I just sped through that. And
Long live the warriors
yeah.
of Islam! Our
Extermination.
faith has delivered us victory!
That looks good. That's a good look. Faction announcements. Yeah, that's right. Alright, I'll have to deal with the construction report later, but now I have a lot of money to play with. I don't even want to touch whatever's going on up there. Alright, so he has a ton of dread. He's got command. And resistance is futile. Alright. Let's repair that bad boy. I can't really retrain anybody because I just killed... Oh my god, I killed so many. Well, live and learn. Look how high I can turn the tax right now. They love me because they are too scared to not love me. Let's stack some of these guys together on account of we have to because I killed too many of them.
Sultan, how may I serve, Sultan?
And that looks like that's about all I can do there. Oh, no, I
How may
can...
I serve, Sultan?
Well, I'll retrain him at some point. Alright, so Sana is saved. That's great. Meanwhile, here,
As my Sultan wills.
Al-Shir's going to be able to bring some extra reinforcements down there, so that is good. Let's move up to... There it is. Alright, this is going to be good.
Yes, Sultan. Your enemies shall fall swift.
Goodbye, Captain Abdullah.
Sieging the walls,
And I'm not going to
mighty
sack this
Sultan.
one. Alright, Najaf
Such
is
the
mine.
fate of all infidels who face me.
Feels good,
We
man.
have cut down the infidels' defenders. They resist us no more.
Alright, let's retrain some of these. And, let's see, I probably want to go straight to the Abadi Masjid. Okay, well that looks great. If they attack me, I don't care. Beautiful, that is just beautiful. And let's move the Imam up there.
Today's journey ends, great Sultan.
I think he gained dread and lost dread, so he's deranged. Oh, actually, that explains a lot. Okay, well, excellent. We're making some progress. Meanwhile, in Kerman, let's build roads because it doesn't hurt, and I can move my troops around a little more effectively. I also want to build up some here. Yeah, I do. And let's see, what are... Let's keep on going with the Abadi Masjids. And my rationale for that is if I get attacked by various peoples, chances are it'll revolt back. Ooh, I do not like the look of him. Boke. Maybe I should...
Seeking an audience, mighty Sultan.
Let's get some trade rates. You know, that's fine. I'll pay it. Hey, what's that? 2,000 bucks. Not bad. I'm, of course, paying out a lot more than that, but that's fine. We won't talk about that right now. Wow, this is interesting. So the Mongols actually have both sides of this big old desert. Alright, and then let us go back to Sewer. I think I have enough money to afford another big ol' army. And I also think that I don't really have any choice but to do that. Because I've managed to kill off pretty much everybody that that was supposed to be part of that big invasion. So, good job me. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna keep on doing this. Okay, that's looking great. And let's end turn. Hopefully, one, I don't get assassinated next turn and down there, and then two, hopefully they don't have a stack hanging around somewhere that I'm unaware of. Although now that I think about it, I do have a spy down in Yemen that I should be using. I keep on forgetting, because now that I actually have enough armies down there that I can see anything, it's less obvious. And I do have that spy in Anatolia. I should really be utilizing those. So next turn, I'll be doing that. And so far, no action from... Alright, that's great. Look at that. Another excellent person to adopt. Alright. And it's great because this is Muscat, and Muscat's kind of the center of all of this work that I'm doing. Alright. So as expected, their assassin is, actually that's my spy. Whoops. Alright, so Taiz is defended adequately. Sada is okay. And then Najran is also okay. So clearly Taiz is the priority. Just because if, I don't do that, then I am in some serious trouble. So let me actually redo this. There we go. Let's undo that madrasa. Okay, so Aiden will get over their problems soon. Let's keep on walking with these guys and maybe pop out 4 of them. Yeah, 4. And let's get another boat going, because I'm going to need it to take out some problems that I'm sure will arise. Alright. That's a beautiful looking unit there. Ooh, what's this? There we go. I'm finally getting some proper push here. Alright. And now I'm back down to pretty much zero monies. Oh well. Now, let's see what's going on here. Who is this? Latin Bishop. And my spy is here. So it looks like Nicaea fell back to the Crusaders. Yep. And then let's swing by this area. Okay, so it looks like the Ottomans, or I don't know if they're the Ottomans yet in this game. I kind of forgot how they handled that. But the Sultanate of Rum is doing okay. Wow, this is something else. It's pretty cool to see the Mongols actually succeeding this game. And then I do want to know what the status is up here. Nishapur is a Mongol city. Okay. And I think I have a couple of units, agents doing nothing right now. Western Khorasan. He moved. I just moved him. I should have known that. Lakshur. Moved him already. Western Cappadocia, moved him. Diplomat. Right. Let's just move him out this way.
Resting here, mighty Sultan.
And then let's see, who else can I get? Spy in Northern Yemen. I already got that. Although,
Yes, my master.
My eyes.
yeah. Okay. So let's look down here and end the turn. But actually, before we do, time for your boy to pop down a watchtower. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to build anything anytime soon. But I also think I kind of destroyed their ability to attack me, hopefully in time for Umar to get down there. We'll see. I gotta tell you, it feels good. It feels good to actually be focusing on Yemen more. I should send my spy north to see what's going on with the Ayyubids, to know if there's a stack coming that way or not. I saw some movement there, but I was looking elsewhere in the mini-map, so I didn't see exactly what happened. I'll have to check before I make any other plans. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
The infidels wait at our gates, Sultan. It is a siege.
Oh no. Okay, I'll adopt you. Okay, so they moved some troops next to Sana. I'll try to get some mercenaries. But the Mongols are attacking. Let's deal with this last. Because we're not going to be able to deal with it this game. Or this turn, rather. Okay. Mongols are attacking me. So I'm just going to go up here and kind of see what the deal is. Okay, so clearly the Mongols are doing very well, and Kerman is going to fall at some point. There's also a Mongol stack here. So I guess the question is, should I get out of dodge? I kind of think I should get out of dodge. Well, again, I'll return to that. Alright, so over here at Jaff, we just want to keep on retraining these folks. And then let's build a... yeah, that actually seems like a good thing to build. So I can move my army out and attack Al-Hilla. And then I can fit one more thing in there, so I want to do another spy just to get a better sense of what's going on here. Alright, let's move you closer. Ideally, I can move him straight to Najran. And then you come out. Cannot get any support there. That is too bad. Well, that means I'm going to have to attack.
I will not waste words on you, infidel.
He doesn't have very good troops. But then again, I haven't been doing a very good job at having better troops than that, so, you know, what you gonna do? I'm very excited to see that I can recruit a catapult down here, though that's gonna come in some serious levels of handiness. And I mean, I'm gonna have to make do with whatever I have out here. Let's continue to go this way. Misha, wow. And Trebizond. Yep. Okay. Then the diplomats we have, I believe there's a diplomat around here. I'm really surprised no one's taken Ray yet. And of course, if anyone's going to do it, it is going to be the Mongols. And then the Eldeguzids probably still own this town. I didn't actually mean to pop down, but we just got map information, so dear lord. Well, it looks like Georgia has actually done some pretty amazing work. Not bad, Georgia.
Resting here, mighty Sultan.
Wow, that's something. And let's see, my diplomat is somewhere. I should just use this scroll screen. Okay, we moved him. Moved him. Moved him. Have not moved him. Okay. So I'm going to take a turn off and go this way. Alright, so they still own Mecca. Oh, but the Ayyubids now own probably Medina. I think that's the town there. And there is a stack here, so that explains a little bit. That's great.
Yalla, I am shamed by your attention, infidel.
That does make me feel a little better knowing that at least they've lost one city. So really they're down to what? 1, 2, 3, 4. They're down to 4 cities. If I defeat them here, I just want to feel confident enough to take Taiz, and then well, there's still a lot of ways to attack me. I really need another army. So before we do end the turn here and end the episode, let's just merge those armies that are coalescing over in Muscat.
As you will.
There actually aren't that many, huh? But slowly but surely I'm doing it. So let's quickly let's get a boat going. And then where did Nizwa is kind of my heart. Absolutely bringing a catapult. And the Azd infantry. Now that's something that'll make a difference. Okay. You know what? Let's stop here. And next time we're gonna deal with this problem. And dealing with it might just be destroying all the buildings and, calling it good. And it might not be. I mean, there's a chance I could just send this army across the way and fight the Mongols there. But I also kind of want to focus on Yemen because the Mongols aren't going to build any boats. If I give up Kerman and Hormuz to the Mongols, they won't follow. At least I don't think they'll follow. So we'll see what happens. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you're having a great day, and see you next time.